Hello, this is me, Ali Raza. I'm a Google Ads, Facebook Ads, and Bing Ads certified advertising professional as well as an owner of a Google partner company. And today I am here with another case study regarding Google Merchant Center account, which was initially suspended for misrepresentation. Then it went to identity verification, so I will share you my journey of how we restored this case. Again, this is a team effort, so all credits to my team. For those who don't know, we have been working as a Google partner in helping clients to restore their Google Merchant Center account, Google Ads account, Google Ads disapproval. We have a detailed checklist which ensures the compliance with Google Merchant Center so that you can easily run your Google shopping campaigns on Google Ads. And we have been helping customers. This is another case study for helping our customer on how we ensured his continued participation in Google Merchant Center program. So for those who don't know, Google is very strict, very strict in approving the products for Google Merchant Center. There can be so many reasons due to which your Google Merchant Center account can be suspended. For instance, your Merchant Center account can be suspended if you do not have a complete checkout process on your website, if you have misrepresentation over somewhere, if you are not using unique content, if you are not having unique quality, high quality images, if your robots.txt file has issues, if your Google Search Console file has issues, if your Shopify has optimization issues, if your Google Ads account is suspended somewhere, if you have misconfiguration on your Google Merchant Center account, or in case if you have different details on your website and different on your merchant center. I mean, there can be so many reasons which has made our list to big a huge 170 steps, and this can't be completed without my team support. So all credits to my team who worked hard in making sure to make this project a successful one. We also provide Google Merchant Center accounts in case if you need one, we can help it. But compliance to Google is necessary in running. So let's start on. I will show you step by step on procedures and how we helped it out as well. So once we started running, this was the initial error. And as a Google partner, we have a dedicated support, and this was a dedicated reply from the wider team which said that thank you for contacting. We understand your concern regarding the suspension of your account due to misrepresentation. As Google, we strive to ensure a safe and trustworthy platform for users. Our automated and manual systems flag your account for potential policy violations, resulting in your account suspension. While we cannot share additional details for security reasons, we encourage you to review your website and Google Merchant Center account. Focus on areas that might cause confusion or dissatisfaction. They provided us links as well. As usual, this happens with a lot of people as well. So we did thorough reviews, and you can see that how good our grip is, but still it took us a little bit time to get it approved. While during this procedure, they also asked us for identity verification. They said that your identity verification is necessary even if you follow all the policies, and still if you do not have your identity verified on Google Merchant Center, you will not be able to run campaigns. So identity verification was another important step. And then there were slight changes on the account. I'm going to show you how we restored. For instance, over here you can see that on a particular page there was extra spacing, and that caused suspension. So I'm saying that how Google is so in depth, and we had to work so in depth for this. One such was extra spacing over there which caused the suspension. Now if I show you, this is, I'm going to show you later on because the account was in the procedure, but I'm going to show you further. Now over here you can see that this is another error over here. The error was, the first word in the font was irrelevant. I mean the large capital words and then small words. So excess capitalization also disapproves your account. So this is an other reason for account suspension. If I show you now, most of the people see it as a fine as a payment methods, but we highly encourage that the payment methods you are showing on your website should also be available when you are doing the checkout on your procedure. While we have to do sample checkouts on the website to make sure that everything is working fine, we even add multiple products to see if there is any issue. When we change the colors, there is issue. You can see that, you may see that this is the fine payment method, but you can see that the American Express logo is not clearly visible, and this can cause suspension as well. So, and if you showing it and if you do not have in checkout, this can also cause suspension. So understand how advanced the Google is in these things. Okay, now over here, what was the issue was that in the product, when there was a color blue, the image was in a blue, but when we were changing the color red, the image was not being changing into the red. So we thought that this, again, this is not a guaranteed problem, but this potentially can cause delay in approval. So we did not want to left a single stone to make it approved. So we also worked on this as well. And over here, most of the people say that this is a fact, but fact frequently asked question should has a semicolon plus s for compliance to make it a fact. If I show you over here, this is a fact, but this is not right, but this is a fact with s. This is the exact one, which can which is fine. So I'm just trying to show you how much Google is concerned and how much we were concerned in getting the account approved. The color issue was over there as well, like changing colors, and then we were having add to cart option and they were not able to add to cart. So you can see that how deeply we were looking around on that as well. I'm showing you step by step changes, which we had to do, and I'm going to show you this one later on as well. I'm going to have it over here as well. And then you can see now this was a privacy policy page, and you can see that what's the error, and that is lack of capitalization with the privacy. So I mean, these small mix could even cause a big issue. Privacy policy, this small p and this big p, so we encourage this big p over here as well. And then this is also I'm going to show you later on. And then over here, it lacked the UI, and sometimes it's a placeholder issue as well, which can cause issue. This was another rejection. I mean, so many rejections we got. If But you don't have to lose the hope. Over here, while in the checkout procedure, when we show that the privacy policy, the P should also be the capital, we also encourage to have the contact us page over there. The refund policy should also be visible on the checkout page, so people should have an idea of the refund policy, and that is a good general practice. As well as the Google requirement was over there as well for the necessary approval of the GMC account. After this, you can see over here there were doubling shipping policy as a doubling over here. You can see over here that how this causes an issue. Now there was again double, do not sell my information, do not sell or share your personal information. So I mean, these small mistakes were even over there which were causing the suspension. And you can see that the account has not approved over here. It was being shown, not approved, not approved. And then if you guys see what's the issue over here, the issue over here was that we encourage them to have this mentioned on the link on return policy page, that people can easily access this information easily. So in case if they have to return it, then you need to know the procedure on how they can do it easily. That was also important. And then finally, but before this, we also had one issue. This was a misrepresentation, and there was also some placeholders as well. The placeholder is a coding error, coding issue. For those who don't know, their developers can tell it. Sometimes it's an app causing this, sometimes it's your theme issue, sometimes there can be another issue, which is why the placeholders are over there. And placeholders itself cannot guarantee your Google Ads account, Google Merchant Center account approval. So plus this, plus Google Search Console issues sorting out robots.txt, Google Merchant account issues, all these issues were also being sorted. I'm sorry, I cannot publicly inform you about this because there needs to be some privacy as well. And this was the misrepresentation over there, and you can see the verification identity over there was also necessary over here. And after this, what we did was finally, we did the request review over here, and the request review was requested, and they said that it can take a few days. uh, and then after this, finally we got this reply over here to my email that the requested review of misrepresentation has been completed and the issue no longer appears in your account. So this is another successful case study over here, and all credits to my team. And after this, the procedure was slowly over there. I'm going to show you as well. For instance, this was the first image, where we showed the client that some products are being approved, some are not approved. So he was like, oh, I mean, some approved, some not approved. So he was in a state of confusion over there as well. And then we got more products into approved, some into under review, and some there was a scenario when we started out the products were limited. So whenever the account is restored, the products went from under review went into the limited state, as well as sometimes the account has an issue, so also at that time the products can be into the limited review as well. So there can be scenarios as well when the products are in the limited review. And then if I show you the account over here, you may be surprised to see that the account has now not approved products is less than one, account has active, running, getting clicks, everything is fine over here as well. This is a successful case study for Google Merchant Center account restoration. So yeah, I like to appreciate my team who did all this work, and a constant support and constant communication with the Google Merchant Center as a partner was required to make this procedure a successful one. So yeah, in case if you need help with Google Merchant Center, Google Ads account is to prove me and my team can help you. All you have to do is to hire us through the link in the description, and we look forward to working with you. I hope you like this case study. We look forward to working with you. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye bye.